For those looking to buy or sell Madden Ultimate Team coins, be sure to check out the MUT store. They got cheap prices, fast delivery, and great customer service. Use code TEXAS at checkout for a 10% discount. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Texas live over here on YouTube. Why is that in the way? Like, I see this camera. Ah! That work? That work? I'm kind of leaning. Right now. I need to get an actual stand. Like, I'm not a really big fan of this. It's like, no. I guess we'll rock that. It's not that bad. It's not perfect. I guess that'll work. I guess that'll do the damn thing. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Give me a second to go ahead and put some music on, because I realized that last stream was very, very quiet. I went back and rewatched it. I thought it was one of my better efforts, man. Better performances. I thought I was making a lot of sense. I was talking coherently. What just happened there was I just, it was quiet. It was very, very quiet. So give me a second to put some music on, and I'll go ahead and read the chat. What's going on with you? And come on, library. Come on, playlist. Come on, stream playlist. And let's start with this one. Perfect. Oh, is this playing? Is that playing? That what that is? Is that what that is? Yeah, that's what that is. All right, cool. Let's play. Start it over. There you go. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. You know what? I legit forgot about the CFM because I did get Delaney Walker. I legitimately just got Delaney Walker from Really Large to let me borrow him for the stream. But I do see some CFM stuff going on right now. But, happy birthday, Rex Rumpke. Happy birthday, Rex Rumpke. Everybody wish Rex Rumpke a happy birthday. Let him know that from the Texas chat. That'll be awesome. Rex Rumpke. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. Yo, this is not a turtleneck. This is a hoodie. Turtleneck my ass. This is a hoodie. What kind of hoodie or turtleneck they got a hood on the back of it? None of them. None of them got a hood on the back of it. It's a hoodie, dog. But yeah, we do got to do a CFM builder. So Really Large, if you're here watching right now, I'm not going to play with Delaney Walker, but I will, after the stream, play a couple games with them so I can go ahead and get some gameplay up. And then we'll go ahead and, give them back to you tonight before the night's over with, since people wanted a CFM team builder. All right, so, hey, submit your questions and inquiries to my Twitter, the Texas Boy 91. I'll go ahead and drop that link off in the chat. Let me change the title of this to be the CFM builder, and we'll go ahead and take care of business because I legit forgot about it. But thank you guys so much for reminding me. It makes sense too because I don't even got Colin Kaepernick right now. Gut Fox still has him. No beef there. Just my fault. I was tired last night and I went to bed, and so I didn't get him back. And I'll probably get him back later on the night. So I'll use him and Delaney Walker. But for those that don't know what's going on right now, we'll be doing a CFM. I keep saying CFM. We'll do a subscriber team builder. That's what we'll do. Subscriber team builder. All right. Building lineups for subscribers. Submit your lineup now over on Twitter. Let me just spam the chat with it. There you go. Bam. Bam. Bam! Oh shit, missed the timing up. Bam! Oh my god, it's so hard! Bam! 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 Alright, go ahead and submit your stuff over there. We'll go to get into it. I gotta close some tabs. I got Chris Brown fight Soldier Boy up here. I got Instagram. I got Small. I got Sprint. I gotta redo my cell phone contract. But before we get there, let me go ahead and show you guys the Delaney Walker we got over here in this game, as well as who we're getting tomorrow. We got the Delaney Walker right now. He's my backup tight end because I didn't see the need of getting his Kims active. He's already good. So, getting this Kims active and getting this guy up doesn't make much sense to me. Like, he already has good carry. He already has good catching. He's not the fastest guy. The +1 speed boost he gets from the most fear to be kind of nice. But that's going to be tier 2. I think it's tier 2. It's like, I don't really see the benefit of upgrading this guy any better than he already is. And then if I pair him up with the Derek Williams, the Derek Henry, he'll have 84 trucking. And that's not going to be much of a difference. So, he's a beast, man. So, really large. We'll get him back later on tonight. And I gotta sell these uniforms because nobody bought these. Nobody bought my uniforms, unfortunately. That sucks. This sucks. I got some of the worst ones, man. My uniforms are so bad. Like, yo, I couldn't pull. Like, I mean, I know offense was home, and and defense was away, but man, I couldn't pull like a coverage linebacker one. I could have used that. I'm gonna take this hood off. I look ridiculous. Fucking up the whole aesthetic right now. Effing it up. All right, so we'll change the thumbnail later on going on right now. Yo, Joshua, man, you got a good case for being played right now. EA's out here forcing you to do things you ain't trying to do right quick. So let me go ahead and hit X on Instagram, X on that, X on this L-shaped desk. And we'll watch Gut Fox's video later on. By the way, before we get into the team builds, if you guys do me a favor as well, I don't want you guys to leave a like on this stream, but can you guys go to the MUT Men podcast where me and Gut Fox talked about Madden? The first 10 minutes were pretty bad. I'm awful. I'm really, really bad. But if you guys can check it out, just leave a like on the video. Check it out later on today. I would really appreciate that because I am really glad he decided to replace Sly with me being his first option. That's pretty cool. All right. I like this instrumental, man. All right. So, if you guys want to be a part of this, you can just team me. All right, and so we got one so far. We got Tactic. Oh, I played this guy before. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. It's nice. All right, display capture. All right, so here's Tactic Desert Team. Oh, you know what? My setup's not even, like, conducive right now to make this work. We're going to put this over here, right there. There we go. See, my setup's perfect. And let's get into the subscriber team build, which I need to make a video for right now. Yo, I was tired earlier, but now I'm kind of amped up right now. All right, so also let me know. This is your solo challenge team. Let me know what you want to do with your team, what defense you run, what players you would like to, or what scheme you're in, so I can make some better choices for you. I can tell by what your team looks like. So at Tactics team, this is a solo challenge team. I mean, so he's running a 3-4, obviously, because he has this guy over here, 3-4 Kim. He has 3-4 here. He has 3-4 right here, but he doesn't have the Kim active. And so if you're gonna have players in your lineup that can get the Kim active, activate it. But to do that, you're gonna have to go ahead and get a defensive end that uses 3-4 right here, and also use a coach and some playbooks and stuff like that. And with the uniforms coming out today, I'm pretty sure every other uniform in the game got super cheap, so you could have a chance to get that active. But you got Keanu Neal over here, big hitter, zone cover. You got lockdown Logan Ryan. Lockdown right here, double D. You got to figure what you want to do in the secondary. You want to be a big hitter where you want to be a lockdown guy. I prefer lockdown over anything else over here in this game. Lockdown is dope. What beats cover 2 invert? A lot of things awesome. Cover 2 is actually a pretty easy coverage to beat as long as you don't have a guy patrol middle of the field, because you can run post routes, which destroy cover 2. You can run those wheel routes, which destroy cover 2 as well. What I like to do is attack the middle of the field where the opening is going to be in cover 2. And also like to attack the flats, because if a guy is not in cover 2 hard flats, there is going to be a guy open in the flats. Also, what you can do to be cover 2 is if a guy is not playing hard flats, or he is playing hard flats, you got to run a lot of level plays to the right side and left side of the field. So if a guy is going to be cover 2, hard flat, throw a flat route out there, throw a streak route out there, and throw a corner route out there. The corner route should be open all the damn time. And to keep the user occupied, keep a guy going across the middle. That way, if the guy vacates his zone, you can throw the ball right to the guy in the middle of the field. So there's a lot of things you can go by beating it. It's kind of tough because Tampa 2 is where everybody's running over here in this year's game. So annoying, but there are counters to it. You just got to hope a guy is not like Ray Nitschke type where he can pretty much cover the entire field by himself. And that guy can do it, man. That guy can do it. And when will the Divas Team of the Year video come out? I don't know, dog. I don't know. Vic hasn't asked me to do it yet. So waiting on him, man. It's all upon him. It's all him. He calls me up, says he's ready to record. We record it. I don't even think he has his list made. So go message Vic saying, yo, where is defensive team of the year? He'll let you know. And look, Logic made 100,000 coins off Panther uniform. That's pretty dope. All right, so yeah, defensively, try to get your 3-4 active, not going 3-4. Try to figure what you want to run over here, and then go lock down in the secondary because that is a good coverage to have. But this is a solo challenge team, though, so I'm not going to criticize it too much because you're not really using this team for anything other than to play solo challenges. And as a matter of fact, I would just downgrade at that point. This Steve, did you get Steve McNair out of the that 200,000 coin pack? Because like solo challenge team, you don't need these players, but if you got them, I would probably just downgrade and go and just get stack coins and then buy players you want to help build your main team. But I already got 9 notifications. Let's keep going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, so tactic. Mike the Goat, it's your boy 23. All right, let's check out Hispanic at the Disco. The defensive playoff legend is going to be Sam Shields. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Let me see if I can find Sam Shields real quick. Sam Shields, I'm done. All right, here we go. Playoff legends, here we go. We got a Sam Shields. I don't know. How do y'all feel about the Sam Shields? Because I know Sam Shields has a 85 overall card in this year's game with 91 speed. Somebody go look at him real quick and see how these two stack up side by side. Because I don't know. I don't think Sam Shields has got a new card in this year's game. Has he? But yeah, he's not. I don't consider him a legend. So he only has one card in this game, which is the 80 overall gold quarterback. And if you were on over in August and in September, he had an 85 overall card. 85 overall Sam Shields. Let's go find him. I got a lot of cornerbacks. I got so many cornerbacks. Where is he at? Snow. Oh my goodness. Where the fuck this dude at? There he is. All right, so Sam Shields, his upgrade. All right, now keep in mind, this is Sam Shields. Let me go ahead and actually, I can make this better. We'll save this. Give me a second. All right, so there's the Sam Shields. You guys can see that's the new one right there. Give me a second to make this just save better, so we can go do some comparison shopping real quick. We can do some comparison shopping on these two cards. Song is over. It's over. It's okay. Let's get better pictures. Sam Shields, cool. Gotcha. All right, so there's the two cards side by side. And so the one on the right came out in August. One of the first cards. The one on the left came out, obviously, it's coming out tomorrow. So really the only major thing I see that got increased is the press up by 9. The play rec is up by 5. Catching up by 5. Zone coverage up by 6. Man up by 6. So it's an upgrade when it comes to the other attributes, just not speed. Like, he's still fast. He still has 91 speed, which is funny to me. He still is going to be one of these faster cards over here in this game. But, yeah, that's kind of cut. That's kind of funny to me. So, really, the speed, man, the speed has been the same all year, man. 90, 91, 92, 89. Like, it's been the same. It's been the same. How funny is it that they dropped the Sherman and then we get a Sam Shields? If anybody's more of a playoff legend, it's Richard Sherman. Ain't no damn Sam Shields. It ain't no damn Sam Shields. But he is going to be the legend we're going to be getting going into tomorrow. So best of luck, you guys who pull packs, because I ain't going to pull shit anyway. As a matter of fact, I'll be kind of hot. You know how many real legends you had over here in this game, and now we're starting to get actual fake legends? Like, Larry Fitzgerald's a Hall of Famer, but is he legendary? Is he legendary? I doubt it. I doubt he's legendary. All right, let's get back to Hispanic at the Disco. So this is what the team right now. So he has Cowboys all across the board. Nice, nice. Dez, he just has Dallas Kim active for no reason. So this is a Cowboys theme team, obviously. So my guess is he's hoping to get the new Zach Martin. He's hoping to get the new Doug Free, and also the new Ronald Leary and the new Dak Prescott if he can get his hands on him. But this is just a Cowboys team, man, and the new Dez as well. So this team could use some upgrades, but my guess is he don't got the coins to make these upgrades possible. Eventually he'll get there though, man. Just keep grinding, keep pounding, keep your blinders on, keep your earmuffs on. Don't listen to what anybody has to say. Block out the noise, as all the coach cliche goes, and try to build a pretty decent Cowboys team. The defense must be terrible though, man. Like, there can't be anybody good in this defense. There can't be anybody good in this defense. I mean, the secondary is not bad. The secondary is not bad because I forgot you can get DL'd over here. You know, Cowboys team might be good. Unfortunately, Larry Allen's not in this year's game, which I'm kind of glad he isn't, because I don't need extra linemen. Leave him out of the game. Cowboys offensive line's great. Byron Jones needs an upgrade, which he might get this week if he has a game against Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, man, nice Cowboys themed team. Not much you can do, really. Just got to wait for your team to play well. If they win, you're going to get more cards down the line. If they lose, that's going to be hilarious. But that's going to be hilarious. But yeah, obviously, once you get the coins to upgrade, man, upgrade. All right, Chosen, we're not going to Madden 25. We're not going to Madden last year. Anyway, let's check out Samuel Kills. Milestone comes out tomorrow. When Turnover Milestone comes tomorrow, he'll pick up Pick Specialist, Krause, and be maxed out. Okay, so he's waiting on the Milestone Turnover Collectibles to get this Paul Krause. Not bad. This is kind of blocking my screen, isn't it? Yeah, it's kind of blocking my screen. Larry is a legend. He's top 10 techs. Dog, Larry's not a legend right now. I mean, legendary players, in my opinion, are Hall of Famers. Like that now, my opinion doesn't mean anything, but legendary guys have to be people who are already in the Hall of Fame. I don't consider Marcellus Wiley a Hall of Famer. I don't consider Jeremy Shockey a Hall of Famer. Like, all the guys that we're getting are just good players, and there's nothing wrong with being a good to great player. But are you legendary? Are you Hall of Fame worthy? No. Larry's not a Hall of Famer. He's still playing. You can't. Like, I understand in 5 years he'll probably be there, but until then, give him a regular ass MUT card. What? Larry's a Hall of Famer? I skipped your team. You know I did. All right, Nick, I got you. I'll come back down to you. But it's all right. So if I go to Google right now and type in Larry Fitzgerald, Hall of Famer, is he going to be in the Hall of Fame? No. Is there a bust of Larry Fitzgerald's face in the Hall of Fame? No. He's going to get there when he retires, but he's not there now. So don't put him in MUT right now. Stop with the legendary players who aren't actual legends. I understand they're playoff legends. So there's some excuse here. These are guys that had crazy performances over here in the playoffs. So therefore, they had some legendary type cards. I understand that. But Sam Shields, though? Nah. Fall back. So imagine this. Dak Prescott next year, let's say, this year, he throws 7 touchdowns and just dismantles Green Bay. You mean to tell me next year Dak Prescott's going to get a playoff legend card? Nah, we ain't doing that. Nope, we ain't doing that. Get out of here with that. All right, anyway, again, Cowboys offensive line, right tackle. Why does everybody rock Doug Free? Why does everybody rock this gold Doug Free? You don't even need Doug Free at this point. Like, you got this guy, like, do people not understand how chemistry works? All right, so I'm not going to diss you, Samuel Kills. I understand what you're doing. You got the Cowboys offensive line. But you only needed to get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get the chemistries. You got Tony Dorsett and you got the fullback here. You don't need Doug Free here at this point. If you're going to be using a Dallas Kim, you have it active with these 5 right here. So these 2 can go someplace else. You can go get a bruising back fullback and a right tackle that has bruising back and zone blocking with Jawan James. You can get an edge protector at right tackle, edge protector at fullback, or zone blocker, and I don't think there's a zone blocking fullback, but you understand what I'm saying. You don't need this dude to be Dallas Kim, and this guy's going to be Dallas Kim as well. So you can go ahead and get rid of these 2 and get somebody else. You got coins too. My recommendation for a good right tackle, probably the Mitchell Shorts. Cheap, really, really, really dope. Or you can find somebody that you like that fits this style right here. But you don't need Doug Free or this Kenny Smith here. Fullback doesn't really matter either because you're not in the field that long. He was a dude that had the All-Cowboys team. He sold Dorsett and picked up the new Dak. And then, nice sell, white boy flips. Nice. That's pretty cool. Nice. That's actually a good dude. Dorsett's not that great considering that all the halfbacks in the game, that's what he does. That are much cheaper. All right, yeah, he said he'll get Paul Krause. He has Randall Cobb with Green Bay Kim. So what you can do, I mean, the Green Bay Kim's kind of dumb in my opinion, but, I mean, since you can replace this guy, you can get the Green Bay right tackle, Brian Beluga. You can get the Green Bay fullback and John Kuhn. You don't have to get him. But you can get a better pass blocking right tackle over here, and then you're good to go offensively, get things connected, get things linked up. And then defensively, he's one from pick specialist, which you'll have up to tier... No. He must have the stadium, which means that once he gets the other guy, he'll have good, which will get this guy 90 speed. Nice, okay. Lockdown, 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 and plus have the lockdown uniforms as well. Okay, dope, dope, dope. I haven't used Alfred. How's Alfred play? What does Alfred even look like? I haven't looked. I've been so not paying attention to any of these playoff cards. I pull them, and that's pretty much it. Epic. How is Epic is gonna say, look at mine? I'm in the middle of somebody else's team, Epic. But hey, yo, can you do me a favor, man? Leave a like on the video. It'd be kind of awesome. Then I'll get to your team when I get to your team. But let me check out Alfred though, because I have not seen his card. In real life, he's actually a bad cornerback. I think he's the most picked on cornerback in the league by his like numbers. Like he gets picked on a lot. So he's 88 overall. He's cheap, 17,000 coins, 92 speed, 90 man. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. And that's pretty good. Okay, all right, back to what we're looking at right now. Tackle machine, tackle machine, tackle machine, tackle machine, probably back here as well. And then line pusher all across the line. So this is where Professor Tex comes in to help with you with the chemistry stuff. Right now, actually, is Tahir Whitehead? Is he a blitzing defensive end? I gotta go check my stuff. Let's see, cause right now you have the front four of a 3-4 team, but you have the linebacking core of a 4-3 team if Whitehead is not a blitzing outside linebacker. And he can blitz, so I guess, you know what, that's fine. I wouldn't recommend this dude, but with him at tackle machine, he gets 91 block shed. He already has 84 speed. That's going to be a good guy to come off the edge. Plus, I think he might be the only left outside linebacker that fits this chemistry stuff with that can come off the edge. If you can get some uniforms that have what? You need lockdown. You need lockdown and pick specialists, or you need something like that so you can go ahead and sacrifice chemistry elsewhere. I would look to get a better outside linebacker, like a Von Miller type. But this is fine for now because he can blitz. Even though I wouldn't recommend you blitzing this guy, he can blitz with 91 block shed. He has good speed to contain some of those quarterbacks. And 84 power. Never mind. Yeah, you need to get a better defensive end, better outside linebacker. He has 84 power move. Not gonna do too much for you on the edge. So I would look to get a better right, left outside linebacker. And Zach Brown can stay, but if they ever, you know how the game does that automatic flip, and if you're in a 3-4 playbook, he's going to be blitzing some of the times. And he can blitz, but he's not a 90 power move, 90 finesse move type guy. And the same thing can be said about if you're on a 4-3. You don't want Wilkerson and Casey having your edge contained. If we get into a game with each other, and I got Colin Kaepernick, you're not going to catch me with these guys up front. I'm going to run right around you, man. I'm going to be cheesy with the fast speed. So you want to have guys, if you're going to be running a 4-3 defense, that can have good speed on the edge. If it's 3-4, get better guys with at least 90 power move or finesse move. All right. But yeah, this is not a bad build. Not a bad build. I'm loving lockdown cornerback, by the way. All right, let's check out my man Nick Sharp. Nick Sharp's team is on Mudhead right now. Another link. Let's check it out. I don't know what he said, though. But we'll check it out. What did he say? Let's read what he said real quick. Oh, he said he has DT, EP unis, and zone blocking, DD coach, just for DD, and EP stadium. So yes, he's going Kim out on the stuff right there. Yeah, I'm using OBS, white boy. I'm using OBS. If I had the Elgato, I have the Elgato, which is OBS is what it's pulling from. But if I was streaming from my Elgato directly to YouTube, I couldn't be able to show you guys my screen. So OBS is kind of handy for that. All right. Anyway, so yeah, Green Bay offensive line. Beluga, Lang, Pouncey. Oh well, that's not great. I kind of confused. I saw yellow. I thought that was a Green Bay guy. So you got the Pouncey there. You got Lane Taylor and Dave Bakhtiar, and then you have the Kobe Fleener for chain mover deep threat. He has bruising back. So bruising back 1, 2, 3, 4. Brandon Marshall 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nice. Then 1, 2, and he has a deep threat, doesn't he? Doesn't he have deep threat? I think he said he had deep threat. I'm pretty sure he said he had deep threat. Because, there is no tight end in this year's game with deep threat and chain mover. So you have to use chain mover and slot expert. That's kind of amazing. So, because right now, your deep threat's only the tier 2, but I think he said he had deep threat somewhere else. So we'll fall back on that. But EP is EP Stadium as well. Okay. I like it. Kobe Fleener, I haven't used him yet. I don't even know what his card looks like. Terrell Pryor over here. I feel like you should get the Antonio Brown, though. Like, I understand why you got Kenny Stills, because he's 93 speed. I understand why you got Terrell Pryor, 91 speed, but I feel like if you're gonna get a guy in the slot, go get the Antonio Brown. He's like 150. I know Terrell Pryor might like 70,000 coins, but I would definitely focus on getting that Antonio Brown because he's gonna be affected by mobile chemistries and Terrell Pryor is. Like you can get you get the slot expert active. He's already deep threat, and that can help you out as well. Even though I recommend getting the route runner and slot expert active on that guy more so than these other chemistries. But that would be the guy I would replace on this offensive. But, I mean, for run blocking purposes, Brandon Marshall and Terrell Pryor, that's going to be kind of annoying. And then defensively, okay, so you got Jalen Ramsey, nice. You got, Darby's nice in the slot. I like that. Or the nickel corner. Got these two matched up. And then you happen to have the A.J. Bowie, who I'm watching Berg play with him, and he looks pretty nice, man. Looks pretty nice. And Nick Sharp, he has Rodney Hudson to get tier 2 IP. Okay. That makes sense. I see him right there. Wasn't there a legendary Gronk last year? Yeah, Gronk was legend last year, but also he's not in the Hall of Fame right now. He's gonna be, but he's not in the Hall of Fame right now. And thank you, White Ward. That is my Twitter. But yeah, so you got lockdown 1, 2, 3, 4. You got double D 1, 2, 3 plus the coach. That's 4. Houston Kim, That's not really. I don't think you need to use Houston Kim. Now, what does Merciless look like? Because Houston Kim, what does Houston Kim do? Hey, what does Houston Kim do? Because, like, that's one Kim. I have no idea what it does because before the game released, there was like 2 Houston players. It was Vince Wilfork and J.J. Watt. That's all it was. That's all it was. It was like, yo, J.J. Watt's 400 million coins. That's all it was going. I'm like, this is kind of expensive. All right, so Whitney Merciless right now. 84 speed, 91 block shit. So he looks just like Whitehead, actually, to hear Whitehead. And my guess is he probably has 90 power move at least. And 93 power moves. That's actually a really good outside linebacker come off the edge. But again, I don't know if you need this guy. So it's kind of funny seeing like Jermaine Kearse and Jabal Sheard. Both these guys are great 4-3 ends. But you got 3-4 outside linebackers backing them up. So I would either look to revamp, Nick, this part right here, or revamp this part because having Terrell Suggs in a 4-3 is not going to do much for you. Now, while Jabal Sheard is a great guy that can do both 3-4 and 4-3 things, this side over here is kind of confusing because Whitney Merciless in coverage, not really desired that. I don't want to see that at all. And same thing with Terrell Suggs in coverage. Don't want to see that at all. So you got to replace one of these guys with a guy because you got edge hitter 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I replace one of these guys with a hybrid type player, a guy that can drop into coverage and a guy that can, get to the quarterback. And with today's uniforms coming out, you could probably get some cheap edge setter and pass rusher, edge setter and line pusher or whatever, so we could replace one of these guys, edge setter and double D, and then replace your. I don't know. You'll figure it out. There's some variation you can figure out, Nick, that'll help you with this because that's kind of weird to me that you got 2 guys that aren't good in coverage. Right now, Merciless, his coverage is what's his zone coverage? Let's find out. He has 72 zones, 64 man. That's not good. That is not good. And so it gets +1 to tackle, power move, and block. So he has 92. So if you're going to be running like 3-4 blitz the entire time, so if you're going to be in a 3-4 scheme and you're always going to blitz Terrell Suggs and Merciless, you're going to send 5 at the opponent. Okay, solid. But if you're not going to send 5 the entire time, one of these guys is going to be in coverage. Now, while this game is broken, anybody can be in coverage. If you guys watched my stream last night, not only did I get big hit by Odell Beckham when I was using Derrick Henry, I also got picked off by Justin Houston. So you can use your guy and be fine with him in coverage, but I would like to get a guy that can play well in space by himself. And I think Terrell Suggs might be on the chopping block because you don't need Merciless either because you got Bowie right here. You don't really need Merciless because you already have Bowie. So you just look to get rid of one of these guys or just bring in KJ right when the game starts. Because that's the guy I would. That's the guy that's pretty cool. That's the guy I think that's pretty cool. Okay. All right, cool. Nice build, though. Nice build. I like how everything links up. And I do like how you got guys that are good at both 3-4 and 4-3, even though the linebackers are just good at one thing. And Nitschke's slow as shit, and you should also look to get a faster field general backup linebacker to Nitschke. I recommend getting a Jordan Hicks or the Eric Kendricks because you don't got to use Ray Nitschke. You need somebody. I know Jake Ryan has speed. No, actually, he's fast. I saw his white skin, and I was biased. My apologies. Jake Ryan has deceptive speed. I'll fall back, and let's go ahead and get to the other builds over here in this game. All right, sorry. My mistake. That was me being showing my bias right there. Won't happen again. We won't do that again. All right, let's check out General Rattle Bones. All right. So he sent. No, don't do this again, Twitter. Don't do this again. Cool. Wait, no. No. What the hell? What happened to his picture? That's not weird. All right, okay. So for subscriber team build, slot expert, zone Kim, maxed out, line pusher, pick special for elite coach. Okay. All right. So his defense. Yo, this Lawrence Timmons looks kind of nice. He's actually kind of cheap as well. Pretty good linebacker to have for the low. IB and tackle machine gives him a plus boost to block shed by 3. It gets a +1 speed boost. I think with IB at tier 2. I think he's one of the rare linebackers that IB chemistry over here in this game. What's going on, Rocky? Can you please respond? 360K to help me build a team, please. Plus Kim, I'm a Kim whore. Let me see your team, Rocky. Tweet me over here on Twitter. Anyway, all right. So we got line pusher, and also I think it's edge setter. I can't really see that. So field general, pick specialist, edge blitzer. This might be edge blitzer then. And they got pick specialist. Don't know who his backup is. I don't know who his backup is at all. That's not gonna help me out at all. But all right, so you have line pusher active. He said, what? And then nope. Slot expert and zone Kim's. Okay, so his line pusher isn't active. Check out his offense. So there's Austin Howard over here. Zone blocking. And then he has AB, equalizer. Then he has Randall Cobb, Ty Montgomery. Slot experts. So slot experts. Is he Green Bay times 2? Or is he slot expert times? I think it's Green Bay times 2. This is a weird card. Is Cobb Green Bay times 2? Is Cobb Green Bay times 2? It's so dumb. Does Green Bay Kim even affect the receiver? Like, it does nothing for the receiver. He gets Green Bay does nothing for the receiver. That's a weird card. So right now Cobb already has he has okay. What does Green Bay tier 2 do? Let me go find out. What does Green Bay tier 2 do? Because right now, I know you're a Green Bay fan, clearly by your quarterback choice and by these two guys being right here. But if we're not going to go offensive line being entire Green Bay Kim's kind of useless. So I'm going to figure out what Green Bay Kim does for tier 2. And then I'll come back with a final decision on whether or not you should rock with this Randall Cobb. Because right now, I feel like you should probably replace him and get somebody that'll help your team more than this Cobb will for around the same price. So right now on my end, I'm going to show you guys my screen so that way we can make this happen. So Green Bay Kim, we're going to. Do I have a center? I don't think I have a center. I know I got Beluga. I got Balaga. I got Brian Boo. I got my Boo right here. My Boo. All right, cool. Balaga's right there. And then at right guard, we have Lang. Cool. TJ Lang. All right, Green Bay. Tier 2 gives them a +1 catching traffic, route running, and then it affects the quarterback. Yeah. All right, so let's go look for some receivers who are around the same price as Randall Cobb. Because right now, Green Bay Kim is kind of useless. If you're not going to use the lineman with it, putting it on a receiver that only gets a +1 to catch in traffic and route running is so useless. That is more useless than a bag of penises. Like, that is so not necessary. So right now, he's 92,000 coins. Let's go find a receiver in this game around that price tag. All right? Looking for a wide receiver over here in this game with the slot expert, Kim, which is what he's rocking with right now. That is going to be around 92,000 coins. Now, you can easily use the Green Bay Kim if you use the offensive line. But clearly, you're not using the offensive line. So we're going to make some adjustments for you, Rattlebones. Make some adjustments for you. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what we got over here. All right, so the slot expert, Kim. what we got here? He's a 94 overall Kim booster, which makes no sense. How does he go up? Oh, I mean, well, it's because he's a slot expert. Andre Holmes? When did he get a card? This today? That's today. All right, so you got Tim Brown. Let's check out Percy. Let's check out my man Percy. So Percy has 91 speed. 94. Somebody bought that Percy. Okay. Somebody bought Percy. 92, 87, 93. And then he has 91, 86, 94. So Percy so far looks pretty good. 90, 85, 90. 90, 85, 90. Then he has 92, 79, 88. So his release is not that great. And also, his route running is not that high. It's not in the 90s, which is not going to... Well, does Slot Expert Tier 2 give him a boost to route running? I think it has to, right? I think it has to. And then 92, 87. Okay, so Cobb right now is still on the team. But, oh my goodness. Okay, so what I would do here, sell Cobb. If you got some coins to spend, how many coins you got? You didn't show me your coins. You gotta get rid of Cobb. Like, it's not because Cobb's terrible. It's because Green Bay chemistry is awful. It's worthless. It makes no sense to use. And I recommend just getting up this Antonio Brown just because he is universal. And then if you do want to use the Green Bay Chem, it's much better on offensive line as opposed to a receiver. The +1 catch in traffic and a +1 release to a tier 2 receiver is not going to make much of a difference. And Antonio Brown's at 166 right now. So yeah, sell Cobb, replace him with Brown, and I guess that's pretty much all I got for you right now. Let's look for a better tight end. Because you got Greg Olsen, who is BCA and slot expert. Now, I haven't seen Greg Olsen's card in a while. Let's check out Greg. Let's check out Greg with the third leg, as they called him back in school. Let's check out G-Reg. 35,000 coins. He has 90 catching traffic, which is pretty dope. 84 speed, okay. Greg's run blocking is low. But his pass block is around the same as well. Good release. Tight ends are kind of hard to find over here in this year's game. Let's look for a tight end. Kelsey. You know, yeah, Kelsey might be a good guy to get as well. Kelsey. So, yeah, sell Cobb, get Kelsey, and get Brown. And that's pretty much your offense right there in a nutshell. Unless you're saved to get that new Aaron Rodgers. So, look at all these damn Anquan Boldens. There's so many Anquan Boldens. We got Dwayne Allen, 6'3", 82 speed, 78 run block. Jordan Cameron. Yeah, Kelsey. It's like, yeah, Kelsey works better. Kelsey works better. Kelsey works better. I'm blocking my own stuff again. All right. Anyway, I got him. I'm back. All right. Anyway, other than that, man, I like what you're doing on your team. You can make the chemistry a little bit better if you know how to max them out, but you're good right now. All right. Let me get off this dude's page. Let's scroll down. 90+ block shot, 90+ finesse move, even in 3-4 stereotypically. It shouldn't be clearly MUTs, not sim. LOL. All right, so we got... Okay, where did we leave off at? We left off on this dude's team. All right, and now we're on... You're an awesome bro. All right, so first thing I see that I don't like, playmaker Kim. How good is Cordell Patterson? Is he like, he's probably not even game changing. Cordell Patterson, one of the fastest guys in the NFL, but let me go look at his card real quick because my guess is Cordell Patterson is probably not anything special. Also, if you're going to have all these Kims around Antonio Brown, I know you got route runner active, but that's pretty much the only full chem I see. Chain mover is 1, 2, 3. We got deep threat, which is 1, 2. So yeah, if you're gonna have Brown, don't have Patterson. By the way, you guys can see my screen, by the way. Give me a second. I'm doing something real quick. I'm looking at Awesome Bros team. But before I show you that, what's going on, Carl? What's going on, man? All right. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And you had to have him act in a lineup for a playmaker to be active. He can't catch. Oh, my God. He cannot catch. Now, a lot of people in this game can't catch. But he can't catch. He cannot catch. That's a low catch rate. No catching traffic. All right. Yeah, get rid of that guy. So, yeah, this is what his team looks like. So, yeah, Patterson got to go. You got to go with a guy like deep threat and chain mover. Because right now, look at his team, as you guys can see, he has route runner tier 1. Route runner is not tier 1. Route runner is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's tier 2. Chain mover is 1, 2, 3. And then you got the deep threat, which is only 2. So I would try to get another dual chem receiver right here, you know. And then since we got the stadiums and the uniforms, yo, you can make this happen, make this crack. You got zone blocking, and then 2 IP guys right here. Zone blocking's active, and so is his IP. But yeah, that's what I would do right there. You're awesome, bro. Tom, actually, it's your name, Tom. And then defensively, Clowney's over here. Nice. Field general pick specialist, which links up with 1, 2, 3 plus the stadium. Gives you 4. Pass rush. Let me check out Lorenzo Alexander real quick. Because I'm not really feeling Lorenzo Alexander. Like, Lorenzo Alexander on the same side as Jason Pierre-Paul is kind of a weird dynamic. Because if he has 80 speed. Okay, so I know you're trying to get pass rush Kim. You have the edge setter IB for Casey. You got Darius, who has line pusher and pass rush, line pusher and IB for Hudson, and pass rush and Jason Pierre-Paul. Your right outside linebacker, if you're going to keep him in the game without subbing him out, needs to be a guy that's left outside linebacker. Needs to be a guy that's going to be decent in coverage. I don't know who that could possibly be, but 80 speed at that position is not good. Not good at all. And I know Burfict's not fast either, but at least he gets 2+ speed boost. At least that happens. Because Clowney and Pierre-Paul, 3-4, perfect. You got to get rid of Lorenzo Alexander, but then again, there's not many good pass rushing outside linebackers in this game that fit a 4-3 scheme. So what are we going to do here? Chat, you guys got any suggestions? Because I'm trying to think of a guy you could put at that left outside linebacker position, but I just can't think of somebody off the top of my head that is pass rush. Let me go to Madden and check real quick. Lorenzo's slow. 80 speed is bad. Hey! Don't do. All right, let's just go left outside linebacker and see what we can find. Now, Houston is a 3-4 guy as well. You don't need Houston, so you don't. Look at Vic here. Go get Von Miller. He doesn't need a Von Miller type when he already has Jason Pierre-Paul at his defensive end spot. The reason why I'm saying it's not a good look is because if you're going to be in a 3-4, you're going to have Jason Pierre-Paul going up against guards and going up against centers and bigger guys than he is. And while I know in real life that wouldn't work in Madden in May, but you still want to have this guy on the outside having contain. So I'm trying to find a guy that fits this 3-4 scheme that's getting covered at the left outside linebacker position, or a guy that's kind of a hybrid. Because last year we had a bunch of guys that can do both. Alexander, I didn't check his card out fully. Can he do both? Can Alexander do both? Because right now my first choice is to get Anthony Barr. He doesn't got pass rush Kim, but there are dual Kim stadiums now. Like there are there are dual chem uniforms now over here in this game that you might need to make an investment if you got the coins to. Because right now he doesn't really fit your build based off that. Unless you're going to replace Jason Pierre-Paul, which you can do. You can replace Jason Pierre-Paul with a bigger left end with pass rusher chem. Actually, that might be the move then. I still don't like Lorenzo Alexander being your outside contain. I don't like that one bit at all because he is slow. But let's go look for some left ends of pass rushing chem. We'll do that. And also, I wonder how Jason Pierre-Paul jump to snap works going inside. Going inside against those guys. So let's look for some bigger left end pass rusher guys. Oh, let's see. You got Shaq Lawson. He's edge setter. All right, so the move right here is replace Jason Pierre-Paul and get Shaq Lawson. That's the move. All right, so this is what I'm... Fill me out. As Vic comes in here and just says something and leaves. Get the left end, Shaq Lawson. The reason being, he's edge setter and pass rusher. Edge setter and pass rusher both link up with players on your squad. You got the pass rusher for, obviously, Lorenzo Alexander, as well as for your D-tackle. And then you also got the edge setter link up with Clowney. Right? Link up with Clowney so that you at least will have a guy that can do that. Plus, he has 84 speed. He has 92 block shed. And then the pass rusher gets him a 90 power move. So I think Shaq Lawson might be the move over Lorenzo Alexander. But again, the speed is something I'm not a big fan of. 80 speed coming off the edge is just not fast. Just not fast. That's what I would do. I haven't used jump to snap at all this year, so I have no idea what that does. No idea what that does. But yeah, sell Jason Pierre-Paul. Get the Shaq Lawson. And I guess that might be it. Like, Ed Too Tall Jones looks nice. 81 speed, 94 block shot, 94 power move. That looks nice as hell. But he's also a lot more expensive. So, yeah, Shaq Lawson. And then your team's good. Your team's good there. Big hitter here, big hitter there, and then that's just big hitter plus 1 pick specialist. His chem boosted lockdown should be all the way up as well, I would think. Yeah, you're good. You're good. This guy has to go. Jason Pierre-Paul has to leave. He has to go, man. Love you too, Philly Mutt. Love you too. Love every single one of you guys in here right now watching me live over here. Build your squads. But yeah, all right. Nice build, man. Nice build. Jalen Ramsey, Malcolm Jenkins. How does this guy play? I see this card. How's he play? Let me know, because I do want to pick him up. All right, check out Nicholas's team. Another Mudhead lineup. All right, so we got zone blocking. All right, cool. I wish Mudhead actually raised the overalls of these cards. Juwan James, Juwan man. All right, so we got Donald Penn. Zone block. Okay, chain mover. Route runner. Nice route runner. Which I guess his route runner is going to be Kim Boosie. My guess is he has a coach, because route runner right here is 3. And he has bruising back. What? Okay. Stephon Diggs is expensive. He was expensive. His price might have came down. He's fine there. I'm tripping. Whoa, that back popped. I'm tripping. I was like, he's kind of expensive. Like, when I realized, his price came down from what he was. He was one of the rare expensive milestone cards earlier on this season. But yeah, bruising back. Looks like you have the tier. He has to have a coach, right? Because bruising back, you don't really need to have an extra guy here. Because, bruising back for a lineman is kind of useless. And does it really affect David Johnson like that? David Johnson's a weird card. I think he already has high trucking. Let me go check real quick. David Johnson. Zoom. All right, 8-9 David Johnson is very cheap. 37,000 coins. Wait, which one do you have? Wait, are there 2 of them? Hold on. Wait, was there a milestone for this David Johnson set? there was. Because, like, right now, I know there was 2 of them. That's pretty dope. Why is that one going for a lot? All right, so David Johnson. He already... Okay, so that bruising back does get these guys. Okay, never mind. That's actually helpful. So, you know what? That's fine. Even though I don't think you need to get 91 trucking, you can just go ahead and go with 90. I'll replace him with a zone blocking left guard. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. And then let's move on to defensively. And so we had, Eric Reed, big hitter, big hitter, big hitter. I love it. I love it. Bobby Wagner, field general. What's he going for? I would downgrade here. You don't need Bobby Wagner. I would downgrade here. See, so this guy got his 3-4 scheme perfect. He got it perfect right now. So he has 2 guys that can contain the edge, Clowney and Justin Houston. Then he has 2 defensive ends that can collapse the pocket, right? That can compact. Vic, you gotta go play this game this much, man. This game has got me angry. I don't play this game as much as I probably should. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I don't pay attention like you, man. Hey, Vic, when are we going to do that Team of the Year breakdown, dog? Everybody's been asking for it. Hey, yo, chat, ask Vic when we going to be doing that Team of the Year prediction because he's supposed to be on it right now for defensively, but we ain't doing it right now. Ask him. Hey, Vic, Team of the Year defensive breakdown. Where's it at? All right, but yeah, back to this. Yeah, I would downgrade Bobby Wagner. I would downgrade Bobby Wagner. You don't need him, especially for the other FG guys over here in this mode that you can get done for cheaper, unless his price came down substantially, and I haven't really noticed it. But you're good there. So FG, 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 and FG. So that's all linked up right here. Big hitter, big hitter, big hitter. And then is there a big hitter anywhere else? But nope. But Ed Setter right there. And then he has line pusher, and IB. So this is a really nice build, man. This is a really nice build. And he also has edge blitz to get Clowney up as well. Yo, this is a really, really nice build. This is a really nice build. I like this, man. I like this. I like the dual Kim aspect. Now, obviously, you know what I'm going to say. Go ahead and replace Ndamukong Kung Su with a guy with IB and LP, or a guy with IB and pass rusher, whatever it has to be to help this guy out, because the Frost Kim's kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb. And as a matter of fact, let's go find a D tackle that we can fuck with at that position. I might make a video making Clowney great again. Clowney looks great. Let's go look for a D tackle that we can look at. Appreciate that, Jordan, man. Appreciate you liking the videos, man. If you guys are enjoying the stream right now, hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate everybody in here watching. You could be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're in here rocking with me, and I appreciate you. Hopefully the music sounds good in the ear. It sounds good in my ear. You know, it's just instrumentals right now that we just jamming to in the background, because YouTube has a thing about copyrighted music that is understandable, but I kind of wish there wasn't I can like listen to music and while streaming and all that shit. All right, let's do this. So looking for IB inside blitzer that can also double up as dual Kim, because Sue's just that Frost Kim's just being useless right now. And while Sue's a beast, there has to be somebody else over here in this game that has both. You don't need tackle machines, so you can't get Danny Shelton. Oh, I forgot we had 2 Damon Harrisons over here. Actually, Sue might be the only guy. Yeah, it looks like Sue is the only guy right now. Because the other guy right now would be Ashawn Robinson, who he's IB and line pusher, and he links up perfectly with these two right here. And yeah, so I didn't see him mention anything about chemistry. No, he just sent me a link. Yeah, so I think Ashawn Robinson might be the guy you go with here above Sue. Now, while he's more expensive than Sue, unfortunately, I think he fits this perfectly just based off what I'm looking at right now. Because he has IB and LP, and you can go ahead and get those guys Kim boosted up to the max to line pusher. Same thing with IB already being there. That helps out there. So, yeah, Ashawn Robinson above Sue. And then you should be good to go to maximize your line pusher chemistry with IB. And Sean Robinson already has, 91 block shed. So with those two chemistries, he'll end up having 95 block shed. That's just cheese. It's going to be ridiculous. But good team, man. Good team. You had a good, concise thought here about what you wanted to do. I love it. I like seeing guys that know what they're doing over here in this game. Makes my job easier. You know, I spent a lot of time on that dude's team. All right. Ooh, we got Sammy Watkins, who I think is deep threat Kim. Kelvin with spec catch boost. Deep threat Fuller. Deep threat Derek Carr. All right, we got Ripkowski. Dun 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 dun. Bottom. All right, so Tyron Smith, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is he here? Why is Ripkowski? Is he bruising back? Is he bruising back? Is that why he's here? Because that's kind of confusing to me. Is that why he's here? Because he's bruising back? It's kind of hard to read, but I think he's here because he's bruising back. I think he's bruising back. He looks like what Adrian Peterson looks like. Peterson doesn't really need to get a bruising back chemistry up. So, kind of thinking right now. Because I don't like Witten. I don't like Witten at all. I don't think he's that good of a tight end to have over here in this game. So I'm thinking just getting the gold Cowboys fullback and going with the tight end that fits that you can just put here that's better than Witten. But other than that, I think this is fine offensively. And defensively, dog, these pitches can get better taken. So coverage linebacker, hot hands, and also coverage linebacker, I believe. Dog, I can't read that. John, take a better picture. Take a better picture. All right, let's check out my man Really Large's team. He is the man to let me go out here and borrow the Delaney Walker. So once he sells Delaney Walker, as a matter of fact, what is Delaney Walker going for? Let's go find out what Delaney Walker's going for, because we're going to spend all this man's coins. We're going to spend all of his coins real quick. I'm lying. We ain't doing that. I mean, we might, though, but we ain't doing that. We do it. Oh, he ain't that much, actually. He's 230. So that can help out a lot, though. So you don't need him because your team's already pretty stacked. Yes, Antonio Brown in the slot. So first thing here, dual Kim receiver. This has to be a dual Kim receiver right here. Dual Kim. Make this guy a dual Kim option. He's deep threat, which should be fine. That's cool. Deep threat's cool. Or you can, make him... who can he be? I'm trying to think of a good dual Kim receiver, because I don't really I don't know right now. I'm struggling. Let me go see what receivers are dual Kim. MMG, what's going on, man? My back is killing me right now. By AJ Green. AJ Green, he's also, so you can see, you sell what's his face? Delaney Walker, get AJ Green, that helps out there. And then you got route runner, you got deep threat route runner. Okay. Yeah, I think AJ Green does help out a lot. AJ Green does help out a lot. I'm checking right now what receivers over here in this game. We'll show you guys what I'm looking at right now to replace that. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. I like Alshon Jeffrey. I do like Alshon Jeffrey. He's actually pretty dope. He's also good run blocking as well. So Alshon Jeffrey, flashback with 2 Kims. He's also really nice. He has, 70 run blocking. So if you want to keep the deep threat Kim, he's also a good option to have. Let's check out the Green. I don't think Green's deep threat, is he? Yeah, I don't think Green is deep threat. Amari Cooper, deep threat and route runner. It's not bad either. 90 speed, though. 88,000 coins. Price probably cheaper than that as well if you found one. That might be an option to go with. Well, some good receivers, man. That's a really good option you could choose to get Antonio Brown's Kim maxed out. But I will replace Herman Moore. Herman Moore is not terrible, but there are so many receivers over here in this game that do Herman Moore that he does. Like, they do a lot of receivers over here in this game do what Herman Moore does. So AJ Green and I guess what's his face around the same price. Flashback. Alshon Jeffrey. Who would you rather have, man? Campus Hero AJ Green or flashback Alshon Jeffrey? Because they're kind of the same receiver. They're kind of the same receiver. You got, AJ Green's faster by 2 speed, it looks like. And also probably better looseness. Maybe they're not the same receiver. He's also cheaper, it looks like. Yeah, I think Green might be that dude. What is Green's run blocking though? Green's run blocking. I passed it. Where's your run blocking yet? Oh my goodness. Oh, sheesh. Like Green has the chemistries that I like, the deep threat and the route runner though. But yo, I think Alshon might be that dude. I think Alshon might be that dude. So I would say go Alshon over Green, but you don't have to. You can choose whoever you would like to there. And then at halfback, I think who's a halfback with route runner? I know Tavon Austin's there. And you do have no freeze cam working. Let's see. Oh, he's ankle breaker? Okay, never mind. I thought it was a halfback with like 2 good cams. No, he's ankle breaker. That's not gonna work out at all. Yeah, Tavon Austin's fine. You don't need to. That's fine. He's fine there. So yeah, get rid of Herman Moore. Once you sell your I keep saying Delaney. Delaney Walker. Choice between Alshon Jeffrey and AJ Green. That's a tough one. You got a good run block on one end and a better receiver on the other end. Like it's kind of weird. Offensive line, you're good though. You got the IP, you got the zone blocking. All right, like that combination. And then last thing I was gonna check is Aaron Rodgers. So I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna get a MUT card. I don't know when, but he's gonna get a MUT card. If you get AJ Green, he doesn't need a route running back. That is true. If you do get AJ Green, you won't need a route running back. So you can pretty much replace that with anybody you'll like to get the chem active. Good call, Nick. Good call. So you can go ahead and put a bruising back there. Or actually, I will replace Tavon. If you get AJ Green, replace Tavon Austin with the battle-ready Ricky Williams, the cheap one, 100,000 coin one. That's going to be a good halfback to have, especially with your offensive line being really good at run blocking, considering that everybody is getting at run blocking at some point. Check out Aaron Rodgers, though, because he likes Aaron Rodgers is a quarterback. Aaron. Look at Aaron Ripkowski over here making his debut. And the new Aaron Rodgers, he's still so expensive. He's still so expensive. All right, we're going to fall back. Why is he this much still? Sheesh. Here, we're going to fall back. Keith Tandy? Is Keith Tandy that? I got what's Tandy? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Logic? Who is this Tandy guy? He's a strong safety, right? Can I put the chat up? The chat will be back in a second, man. I'm just looking over here on MUT. Bucks. All right, Keith Tandy. Why you lying to me, dog? Why you lying to me, dog? It must not be that Tandy. It must be the other Tandy. There's another Tandy in this year's game. I don't even give a damn. I don't be pulling packs like that. All right, let's go back to the team building aspect. We didn't even check this dude's defense out yet. I don't have the 89 overall one, dog. I don't got the 89 overall one, dog. All right. So if you get AJ Green, you can replace this guy with anybody you want to. And let's move on to the defense. The glorious part of the team. Man, I guess it's good advice from Logic. If you guys got the 89 overall Keith Tandy, you can sell him for a lot of coins. Be sure to do so. So we got CL all across the board. You got big hitter. And then you have IB, line pusher. You got IB, line pusher. Is your line, Aiden, large. Is your line pusher maxed out? I can't tell over here. Is your line pusher maxed out? You got lockdown. Pick specialist. Wait, how's your lockdown maxed out? I'm legit. How is your lockdown maxed out? Because you got lockdown 1, 2, then pick specialist is right here. I'm off tomorrow, Vic, man. Go ahead and watch it without me, dog. Go ahead and watch it without me. I'm trying to figure out how this guy, all right, so he says, no, he planned to get into Jersey and got a coach with, okay. And he got a coach with DT and LD. Got you. Okay, I got you. Okay, that makes sense. You're fine on defense. Yeah, offensively, just get dual chem guys to fit around him. And then defensively, so he doesn't have line pusher active, which you can get easily. There's uniforms for that, as well as uniforms on all that he can help get on other locations. So it also looks like big hitter's not active as well. So is there a big hitter line pusher, Kim? There has to be, right? There has to be. That's probably going to be an expensive jersey. But if it does exist, no, as a matter of fact, I wouldn't even really worry about that. I would probably go big hitter chemistry uniform, because I don't really think line pusher is going to be that big of a deal, because he's already getting a plus boost to block shit. Really, one, yeah, you just need one. So I don't know. Yeah, I think line pusher. Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out. Did I figure it out? All right. I figured it out, right? All right, so you go line pusher, and coverage linebacker, right? Line pusher and coverage linebacker. Okay? That jersey's probably cheap, like $60K probably. That's pretty cheap. Coverage linebacker, line pusher, and then you replace one of these guys with a big hitter. Right? You replace one of these guys with actually, I ain't making no sense right now. But you can replace one of these guys with a big hitter or something, and you could probably replace somebody around. That might be the move right there. This is not Toke, but he's good too. By the way, I'm a Raiders fan. What are you talking about, Datwin? How did we get there? Obviously, you're not Toke. Like, what? He's talking about me? I don't know what's going on right now. All right, but yeah, let's go ahead and move on, man. Let's go ahead and move on. We gotta figure out how to do. I'm trying to figure out what we can do though, because if you get is there a big hitter guy, a linebacker? Might be a gold linebacker. I think like Brandon Gooden or something that you can get right here. Get the big hitter up there. Yeah, Clay Matthews works as well. All right, I'm gonna be discriminative and I need better pictures. I need better pictures. All right, let's check out my man, Little Giant. Little Giant. All right, so he has the Julio. He has the Antonio Brown. Same advice as the last guy. If you're going to have Antonio Brown with the Kims, try to get dual Kim guys if you possibly can. But I'm cool with Brett Favre being here. Way to grind to get him. Le'Veon Bell. Sell Le'Veon Bell. Like, I feel bad because he should be better than he is. But he's so terrible. So sell Le'Veon Bell. A lot of halfbacks over here in this game that got 90 speed and not great blocks, not great rumble, not great trucking and elusiveness. You can find somebody cheaper than what he's going for right now. I think he's like 300 plus K still. Ricky Williams is the guy I keep saying because he's actually really, really nice. Also, don't really listen to people's advice and say, yo, that card sucks. Because all the cards in this year's game are the same. Like, look at the attribute. All these cards in this year's game are the same. The reason why I'm saying get a certain guy is based off his value. All right, so Little Giants, read the comment. He left a comment. All right, he said he wants to upgrade his QB. Should he sell AB and get 94 Eli? If so, what receiver should I get after that? Your quarterback's fine. Like, Brett Favre compared to Eli Manning is probably not much of a difference. Let's do some comparison, actually. Let's do some comparison. Eli. I know Eli Manning has the conductor chemistry, which is pretty dope. But I don't find the conductor chemistry as important as everybody else over here in this game says it is. So Eli Manning with the really Eli Manning face right there. And so the awareness doesn't mean anything. Same speed. So the only thing you're seeing is a difference in throw short by 4 and play action by a lot and then throw in a run by 2. Now, I don't know what the difference is in this year's game between -3 to throw short and -3 or -4 to throw short, -4 to throw mid. I gotta ask Gut Fox next time I talk to him on the MUT Men podcast, like how can we tell like the difference between those 4 ratings when we can barely tell the difference in this game between, +7 trucking to +2 trucking. So I don't really see the need to upgrade at this position. When you see like the comparison, like the throw short and throw mid are nice, they look good in the back of the card. I just don't know how important that is going to be to making accurate passes down the field. You get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? Little Giants G. I don't know. Like the chemistry wise, if you're going to get Eli Manning, you kind of got to rock out the chemistries. I think. I think Giants can. Yeah, all effects throw deep. So his throw deep will go up to it's already at a 90. So a 92, 93 max. I don't know if that really makes much of a difference. The conductor Kim is cool though. If you just want conductor Kim, I would recommend just going to get Derek Carr. That's what I recommend, or going out and picking up the Aaron Rodgers for a little bit cheaper. But I just don't really see the value in really swapping out quarterbacks, other than the fact that one's the guy you can sell, one's the guy you can't sell. You know what I'm saying? All right. But yeah, back to your team. But if you want to change your quarterbacks, if you're gonna sell Antonio Brown, I guess the only option to pick up would be Odell Beckham because he has the Giants chemistry, and Shepard you can't get no more, unfortunately, because that'd be kind of cool to have. As a matter of fact, let's go find out what Giants Kim does. I like being able to go ahead and just try out and see what Giants Kim does. Aaron Rodgers is good. Yes, that win. Aaron Rodgers is great. Let's see what Giants Kim does though. I don't have a quarterback with Giants Kim. Do I don't got an Eli Manning? Do I have an Eli Manning? I don't have Eli Manning. All right, let's find out. Let's see. I got Sterling Shepard, don't I? Isn't he Giants Kim? Isn't he Giants Kim? Yep. All right. And you also have the right and left guard, so we can see what tier 2 does. See if that guy is going to be affected by what you do with your team. Let's see. So tier 2. So the Eli Manning at the end of the day will just have a +1. No, that's tight. I'm sorry. All right, there we go. He'll have a +1 to throw power, a +1 to throw mid, and +1 to. So it'll be a +2 to throw deep, +1 to throw power, and a +1 to throw mid. All right. So he'll be a little bit better if you had to Kim up to tier 2. But I don't know if that's going to be worth dedicating your entire offensive line around that. I mean, you already got Richburg, but then you would have to go ahead and get rid of Marcus Cannon and get a right tackle for the Giants. They have one. Same thing with Yonda, and the same thing with Leary. Which, if you're going to do, man, if you're a Giants fan, man, go get your Giants players. I'm not going to tell you who to get, who not to get. But if you just want Eli Manning, I don't know if that's going to be worth the upgrade. And so, at the end of the day, you'll have a +2 throw deep, so 93 throw power, and a 96 throw mid. Nah, I don't even know if that's that big of a deal. I'd wait. But if you want a Giants Kim, though, yeah, Eli Manning here, Sterling, Odell. Well, if you don't got Sterling, it'd be Odell, Pugh, Richburg, and then Jeremy Shockey, which would be nice to have. And offensively, you didn't say much about it because you really wanted to know about your offense. And then you got lockdown, which is tiered up because of uniform probably. Edge setter. Again, same problem as the last guy. You got a guy over here who's not good in zone. So if you're going to be rushing 4 guys, not 5, he's going to be useless to you. But he'll be there fine. He's fine for now because there's not really a guy you can replace him with unless you're going to go out and get some uniforms to get the edge setter Kim active. Because I would say go tackle machine over here. That's what I would do. Next. All right, let's check out Murad's team. Murad. That's my hand itches right there. We've got a nice picture right here. I got a nice, clean-looking picture. Look at the New York Giants, description? Sorry, I wasn't actually showing you the rest of his team. All right, my fault. Rest of his team, as you guys can see. Ed Setter, Merciless, Curse, Sheard, and Kalani. If you get a uniform to replace this guy, I would just go for a tackle machine guy, I guess, for right here. Because it's kind of... Well, no, he's linking up with Quentin Dims. I don't know what to do here. Because a lot of guys have... EA just needs to do squads. Like not squads. They need to do... You know how FIFA has... I guess they're called squads in FIFA. Hey, we got a donation from Mr. Ant. Appreciate the donation, man. I don't have anything on the screen right now for that, but I appreciate the $1 donation you sent over here. But with this team right now, they need squads. That way they can show you what a 3-4 line looks like and a 4th line looks like. Because right now everything is built like a 4-3, but this is a 3-4 team. And while Clowney, Sheard, and Hudson and Curse are dope for a 3-4 team, Merciless is the odd man out. So I kind of don't really like how that is going on right now. So I would definitely go look to change him based off that. All right, back to Murad. Let's see what we got here. All right, perfect. Dual Kim guys, all around brown. Like it. Breezes, as Vic calls them. Breezes! And then we have the identifier Richie Incognito. Zone blocking. And then you have that to tier it up. Because you probably have a uniform or a coach or a stadium. You have the IP. No, actually, you have it because of this guy. I didn't see he had zone blocking right there. Dog, Rodney Hudson is expensive. I was looking for a zone blocking center over here in this game with IP, and Hudson is like going for so much. So that's actually a really good guy to have. Really beastly, too, for a 86 overall card going to 89 when he's kimmed all the way out, I think. Well, maybe not, because it looks like IP isn't active. And let's check out Jordan Howard real quick. Because I think you might be better off getting the IB, because Jordan Howard may not need the trucking boost. Again, I need EA to let me know the difference between 92 trucking and 93, because it's only going up +1, I would think. Let's check out Jordan Howard out real quick. Some of y'all being impatient, dog. Some of y'all being impatient, man. I'm just trying to do the video. All right, so Jordan Howard has 94 trucking. Yeah, what's the difference between 94 and 95? That is the question of the day. So because of that, I will look to just get these two guys maxed out as well. And so because of that, I think there might be... Let's see. Zone blocking. There has to be a guy over here. Well, there's no right tackle with IP, right? There can't be. It's only guards. Because I wouldn't replace Incognito because the identifier Kim is kind of helpful. Because really, what I would do is I will replace Shaq Mason with a IP zone blocking right guard if that does exist over here in this game. It probably is one person that has that chemistry combination, right? And then put an IP fullback over here, and then an IP guard right here. So that way you got the zone blocking tiered out, you have the IP kimmed out, and then you have Jordan Howard with 94 trucking. It's not 95, but it's not being +1. And the carry is not going to make much of a difference either with it going up +1. The stiff arm, what's his stiff arm at right now? His stiff arm on Jordan Howard is at 87. So it doesn't even get to the 90 when it's tiered up to Kim too. So yeah, that's what I would try to find an IP zone blocking guy, and replace him. But you don't have to though. You can. This is fine. Because this is fine. Jordan Howard plays so good for me though. I'm not saying replace Jordan Howard. I'm saying you don't need the bruising back Kim. That's what I'm saying. You don't need the bruising back Kim at all, because the bruising back Kim is kind of stupid. Because it really doesn't do much for your team. Unless I am missing out on the difference between 94 and 95. I don't know what a difference does. As a matter of fact, if you guys watched my stream last night, I got big hit by Odell Beckham with 90 plus trucking, trash ass Derrick Henry. So I don't know what it does. So you still can, okay. So yeah, all right. So yeah, so go IP right here. Go IP at fullback. And then you can go IP at coach. All right, IP at head coach. And then defensively, this is a much further picture. And you got coverage linebacker. Is he using freeze? No, he's not using freeze. Coverage linebacker. Coverage linebacker. Okay. Keekly is a coverage linebacker as well. Coverage slash tiered out. Big hitter, big hitter. Lockdown, lockdown. Lockdown pick specialist. He has a pick specialist stadium, which gives this guy. All right, so I feel like you're on the right track. I would try to go lockdown pick specialist across the board right here, because you already got lockdown maxed out. If you just add, a lockdown pick specialist cornerback 1 and 2, you're not going to have these two guys, which are just amazing. Ramsey and Mel Blount are great for cover 2, just craziness. But if you want to get this stuff maxed out with lockdown and pick specialists, some good cornerbacks out there. And they're not these two guys, unfortunately. But there's some good cornerbacks out there to get that active. But as of right now, this will work. This will work. It kind of sucks right now because there's only really 2 stadiums you can use. You got a pick specialist stadium and an EP stadium. There needs to be more stadiums over here in this game with the chemistries on it, because I feel like you have obligation to get it maxed out, but you don't have to. You don't have to. Then you have EB right here, and IB and line pusher and pass rusher with Marcel Darius. Yeah, your defense is fine. You run a 4-3 clearly. Good speed right here, and good linebackers in the second end. And you got 2 good safeties as well. So I like it, man. I like it. Just try to get your IP maxed out by just replacing Dontari Poe with IP fullback. All right, I already did this guy. I was like, I see this before. All right, so what is this? He says Holly how do you say this dude's name? Aqua. That dude's name, and the other guys all here. I don't know why he says he's done with MUT. That's weird. All right. So EP. All right. So this is just like the best team possible. That's what this is. So he's not even going chemistry, which I'm not going to force him to go chemistry. So if he's not going to go chemistry, I can just tell him to pick up some better players and sell players that are. I mean, what does Terrence Newman look like? Hey, MVP draft. Yo, I would still promote if they were if they want me to. That's how you have potential, man. It had potential. Damn, Seth, man, let these guys have their teams. Nicholas Best Kims for the O-line. Anything that boosts pass blocking. I think all of them do, but I think zone blocking is run blocking. IP is probably pass blocking. EP's pass. Anything that boosts pass blocking. In my opinion. Terrence is spelled with 1 R. Good to know. All right, so Terrence Newman, he's actually pretty cheap. $96K. 91 speed, 91 man, 90. Okay, so he's 91, 91, 90. That's fine there. Malcolm Butler, Willie Brown. So he's going chemistry in certain spots. Who did he say he had over here? He's broke and he's so dumb with what? This is so weird. You don't have to use chemistry, so this is fine. It'll get the job done. You're going chemistry where you possibly can as well. So he's here for chemistry reasons, is what he said, to get this active, which makes sense. Okay. Well, what I see right now is really you can do away with Malcolm Butler. They just go with a regular pick specialist cornerback over here. Find somebody better than Malcolm Butler. Just because I don't really think Malcolm Butler is the bee's knees. As my dog does something random over there. But yeah. I mean, not much I can do right now. You said you ain't got much coins, and you say that you're done with Madden, so I guess we go to the next guy. Because that's kind of giving advice to people who just don't care at this point. Hey, appreciate the follow, Tex3 Blaze, and Sean, Fran Check, and Bradley, and Emilio Garza, Mr. Garza, Garza. Hey, my buddy E-Rock's last name's Garza. All right, let's check out Sean Franchek's team. All right, so he has a Dion on offense and defense, it looks like. Actually, just on defense. So he could be 9 overall if he had him on defense, on offense. I mean, Eric Berry, coverage line. Oh wow, he has this Mike Singletary. You got this Mike Singletary though. You got the limited time Mike Sing. Let me go see if this limited time Mike Singletary some worth my time. Let me go check. We gonna find it together. Is Mike Singletary worth my time? Because I don't think Mike Singletary is worth my time. It's like, he cool looking, but he's also, I got a Facebook post? You guys should follow me on Facebook. Link in the description below. All right. Mike Singletary, limited time, is still $190K. So is he worth that price tag, or should he sell on him ASAP? So Keekers doesn't have the block sheds. Tackle machine gets him up to a 90. His coverage is only at 78, and coverage linebacker gets him up +2 to that. Tackle machine is +2 to block shed. So first thing I'm saying right now, Sean, is that you need to sell this Singletary. Not because he's not good, but because he's overpriced, especially for this stage of Madden right now. Like, he's overpriced right now. Looking at the options you got at the coverage linebacker position, as well as, and you're not even really using tackle machine, are you? Yeah, you're not even using tackle machine. So you're not tackle machine. Like, he's here specifically because you just have him there. Sell him. He's not being used besides just being his name value. And there's other guys you can pick up at this position with the field general, or with the coverage linebacker, Kim, that'll help this out as well. Yeah. So obviously he looks nice. He's 5'11" too, which is short as shit. How's he like? That's so short. Does he compare to Denzel Perryman? Denzel Perryman's a goon. What's up? Do I have him? Play rec's not there, but the zone's only down 5. But he compares pretty well to this Perriman based off a few things. So I just don't really see the value in what he brings to the table. So if you want a good coverage linebacker, middle linebacker spot, let's go find a good coverage linebacker. That'll help your need for that position. If you're using TM, I'll say keep him, but you're not even Kim boosting up to the max. So if you're not going to do that with him, get rid of him. Let's go find a good CL linebacker to use. I'm partial to Luke Kuechly. What I have is his Carolina Kim one, which works out for me perfectly. So right now, looking at his squad, who can we use here? Ask somebody I can't think of right now. Who's here? Who's a good guy? It's not much. Okay. I guess, okay. So, you already have IB maxed out up front with your D tackle. 1, 2, 3 in left end and right end. Okay. So, Freeman doesn't work for you. He's also going for a lot more than I'd be willing to spend. So, he's not going to work for you right there. Based off that. I don't really know who you should pick up. I guess he's fine for now. Or it'll probably end up being better if you pick up. So you have big hitter at the spots of the two safeties. So I think it'll probably be better if you pick up. Is there a coverage linebacker big hitter uniform? Like sell Singletary and just put somebody there that can just has good block shed, that can get the job done. That might be the best. Because you don't need Singletary. Like, his zone's not high enough to get affected by the coverage boost, and it's just not using tackle machine. It's kind of worthless. So look to price out a big hitter and coverage linebacker uniform, and then put a big hitter at the linebacker spot to get big hitter active to help you increase Eric Berry and also Landon Collins. And then just put whoever the fuck you want to behind him and bring him in the game in order to get the coverage linebacker zone out there. Because it's not necessary to have Singletary for his price right now. And then right here, you're good. Lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. Even though he's deep defender, I like Ronald Darby a lot, so he can stay there. He can definitely stay there. And yeah, here are his. So yeah, you got lockdown right here. So yeah, okay. So never mind. Let me take that back. So you do have tackle machine. Yeah, that's kind of worthless. Okay, so your IP. I didn't check your offense out, did I? I'm legit confused. Okay, so you do got tackle machine. It's just not up to tier 2. Tackle machine is up to tier 1. So he has 90 block shed. I don't know if that's worth it. Using a coach to get this guy a tackle machine up there. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't think that's worth it. But let's check out your offense, though. So you got Munoz, you got Leary, who I would sell. IP, zone blocking, and then you got... Why do you have the Zeke here? There's a lot of halfbacks in this game with ankle breaker Kim. You don't gotta have this Zeke right here. But yeah, again, like I tell everybody else, if you're gonna have Antonio Brown, get players around him to make him better. While Jerry Rice and playmaker Kim's cool, he's not making Antonio Brown better. Same thing with Harrison. He has the freeze Kim. So Jerry Rice got to go. He got to go. I would go Alshon Jeffrey, and then I would also go AJ Green. But it's your team. Do what you want with it. If you're a Jerry Rice fan, keep Jerry Rice. Keep Jerry Rice. You sold Alon Green? Okay, that makes sense. You got mobile blocking right there. So mobile blocking with this guy. Oh, we almost took the home stretch. And you have an EP on for the stadium, which I don't think anybody... Is he EP or is he Zone B? I think he might be Zone B. He actually has to be EP. That's a chemistry. That's a boost. So, yeah, that's... And so EP right now is not even being boosted up to the max, is it? Yeah, EP is not even being boosted up to the max right now either. So, yeah, okay. All right, so... I'm still on MUT. Sorry, I'm still on MUT. Sorry. I'm bad at going back and forth and switching. So give me a second. I was looking at his team real quick. That's why I was confused. There you go. I'm going to go look for a coach that has IP Kim. Hold up. McCaffrey with deep threat and route runner, and do you think Alshon to get tiered deep threat too? And Alshon's also chain mover, which will give you tier 1 for that. I like Alshon because it's run block. That's really why I like Alshon. People tell me the best chemistry to build Antonio Brown around are going to be route runner and slot expert, which you clearly already have. Route runner 1, 2, 3, 4, and then if you get McCaffrey, I think he's route runner as well, and also deep threat. So I think, and Alshon be deep threat too. You already have chain mover right here though, so you don't really. Building chemistry things is kind of hard right now. Without like having a lot of that you can look at in front of you. Like I'm trying to like do this stuff in my head right now, but it seems like I can't really think right now. I can't really think. All right, so right now your coach is going for about what, 66K. And really, he's really the only guy right now. So yeah, I think you can sell your coach, get a uniform with IP Kim. Sell what's his face? Singletary. Sell Singletary. Sell your coach. Get a uniform on offense with the IP Kim. Only offense uniforms, for those that don't know, can have dual Kims. Defensive ones have dual defensive Kims. So get an IP uniform for offense. Sell Singletary, and look for a coverage linebacker. Kuechly works here, and then you should be good to go. Then over here, just figure out what receivers you want to build Antonio Brown around, and you should be good to go. All right, let's check out Bradley. Be red. All right. So, what do you upgrade? Offensive line. Get an identity over here. Get an identity. But your coin situation is kind of low right now. I do like this combination right here, even though Ricky doesn't really need to get the bruising back him because he already has 90 plus trucking. You have Jeremy Maclin right here, who I would upgrade. What's that boy's name? Terrence Williams is cheap right now. He can work out here for you. He'll get you that chemistry you need to get him the route runner chemistry up to tier 1 at least. And you got chain move to tier 1, then deep it over here to tier 1. Actually, does he have route runner? Does Dallas Clark have route runner? I think he does. So I think you're fine for now based off your coin situation. Obviously, some improvement can be done here. But you're fine for now on offense and defensively. Carolina. So defensive tackle and defensive, these two guys. Definitely go Kuechly and Star Lutule. Not Kuechly. Go K1 and Star. Since you're going to have these two guys right here. And then you can keep Wilkerson here and Green coming off the edge. And then Thomas Davis in coverage. Because this is a 3-4 front with Sheldon Richardson and Muhammad Wilkerson. But these two guys really aren't that fastest to contain edges. But you should be good if you just get to Carolina Kim active. Get Thomas Davis better block shed. Because right now, Thomas Davis block shed's terrible. It's so bad. It's so bad, Bradley. Like, it's one of the worst in this game. So I will look to, get his block shed up at least another +1. And then replace these two guys. And then I know you have line pusher right here. But Wilkerson's already good by himself. A +1's not going to make much of a difference. And then you got Field General, and you have Burnett, and then you have Lockdown, and Lockdown is the only thing you have active with the uniforms, I would think. So yeah, once you get more coins, man, come back and help you out. Once you get more coins, come back and I can help you out. Because it looks like... Yeah, I can help you out. Come back, more coins. Daffy, stop. Daffy really wants me to check out his thing, man. I got a lot of suggestions, man. I got a lot of suggestions. You guys got to be patient with me, man. Got to be patient with me. All right. That picture's kind of hard. John. All right, John. This is probably the best picture I've seen you send me. All right. We got Tyron Smith. He has Ronald Leary. So he has Cowboys up front. I mean, I think I did his offense last time. Let's check out his defense this time. So you got this guy up to Kim Boosie. He did something. He was 8-0 overall last time I checked. He did something. Like, John did something, man. Pac-Man, Blunter, Howard. Who's Howard? Oh, he's running back wise. I was thinking of a cornerback. So I'm like, who's that cornerback named Howard? Jordan Howard. He's cheaper. Tashawn Gibson. You got pick specialist Burnett. You got Joe. I can't read this, man. I'm trying. I can't read it, dog. John, I can't read it, man. I can't read it. Oh my God, that didn't load. He just followed me too. All right, check this out. Should you change your team up? Let's find out. We got big hitter. We got lockdown. Edge setter, and edge setter. With field general. You got tackle machine, and you got 4-3, and that's just useless there. So you're in a 3-4, it looks like, based off these two guys. If you're going to change it up, again, 3-4, have a guy that can do both. A guy that can come off the edge, and a guy that can go back into zone coverage. Neither of these two guys can do that. So that's what I would look to focus on defense first. It's Madden's fault. Though. Madden got to make this stuff easier to do. Like, make this stuff much easier to realize you got to have a guy that can do both. Because in this year's game, it seems like anybody can do anything. Like, I need more guys that are better at zone than guys that can just drop back and play it. We got offensive line, Joe Thomas. We got Schrader. We got Winston over here. We got Devonta Adams. We got Amari Cooper. We got Matthews. We got Ricky. We got DeMarco. So, in my budget lineman video, go with guys with at least 90 pass blocking. And so you're good, I think, everywhere except for at left guard. I think he has 74 pass blocking. Pretty useless. Does Derek Morgan have A2 zone? Okay. So Derek Morgan can do both. Okay. So does he even have A2 zone? That's actually pretty good. That's decent. That's like average. All right, never mind. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Keep him there. Keep him there. I didn't know Morgan had that good zone. That's kind of amazing. Keep him there. You're fine. You're fine. That's okay. So that's one of the rare hybrids you have over here in this game. But yeah, replacing your potty with a guy with at least 90 pass blocking at this spot. It could be anybody. But his run blocking does not outweigh his pass blocking. He's going to get beat easily on pass blocking plays. And I think Matt Slaughter's pass blocking might be too high either. Just go 90 pass blocking across the board over here, and then you should be able to run the ball pretty effectively still. And you got Green Bay Kim with that guy. You got deep threat, deep threat, deep threat, deep threat. You're good to go. You're good to go there. But yeah, if Morgan has 83 zone, keep him. My fault. My fault. And then you're good. Alfred, Jamar Taylor, who I like, Demarius Randall with lockdown. I do like lockdown a lot, man. I don't know why lockdown seems to work pretty well, but I do like lockdown a lot more than the next guy does. All right, Tex 3 Blaze, my fault. I almost told you to get rid of somebody that's actually pretty decent. All right, any changes to Carnegie Trojan make? He's running an all Madden Raiders D. Wait, no, all what? Huh? All Madden Raiders. I'm legitimately confused. I guess it's his team. He's an all Madden. He's running the Raiders D to run a balanced offense. Now, why is that so far away? All right, we gotta look. Can we let's make this bigger. Let's make this bigger. Let's make this bigger. Yep. I didn't get closer. There we go. A little closer. Got a little closer right there. All right, so he has the McCaffrey, the AJ Green, the Jordan Howard. He also has the Randy Moss. He has the dual Kim Donald Penn, Green Bay left guard, which is Sin, who's beast. He has Mitchell Schwartz too. Hey, he watched my video with Mitchell Schwartz. Yeah, he watched my video completely. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Route runner. So that's maxed out. I think he's deep threat, and he's deep threats. And he's chain mover. Marshawn Lynch, Tavon Austin, Tyreek Hill. So I think you're good offensively. Again, I don't think bruising back is necessary based off of just a +1 to trucking, but we already went over that. And defensively, why is that so much farther? The bleep! I can't see! I can see like this is better. All right. Okay, I'm just looking at it this way. And you're not even going chemistry on defense, it looks like. So I'm cool with that. Paul Krause, Mel Blunt. He has Cockrell, HaHa Clinton Dix. So he's a cover 2 fiend. This is cover 2 craziness right here. He's out here in cover 2. His defensive ends kind of concern me, though. Going up against a pocket quarterback, he's probably... So, if he goes up against Andrew Luck, Aaron Rodgers, or anybody like that, people will break the pocket because he has Wilkerson over here. And he also has Too Tall Jones over here. And wow, these guys are amazing. Again, 81 speed and probably 77 speed. And these two guys in the middle aren't fast either. So your linebackers are fast enough to keep up with guys that are in contains, but if they're not blitzing and they're in coverage, a guy can break the pocket easily on this front four. But I do like Too Tall Jones at 90 for a block shed. And I do like Wilkerson, but I think 95 blocks. That's a good combination right there to have. They're just slow. And they're just 3-4 front. So I think what I would do here is change up my defense. I would keep the same players. See, he runs the Raiders defense, which is that's actually pretty smart. So the Raiders defense, if you guys don't know, are a hybrid type where they have a 4-3 and a 3-4 thing in that playbook. So this actually works out perfectly. So I'm not going to make any adjustments because if a guy comes out, scrambles out of the pocket enough times to annoy you, you can blitz Anthony Barr or blitz Levante David. You know, I wouldn't blitz Levante because he's not really a guy I rely on coming off the edge. His block shed's decent, but you can still blitz Anthony Barr and be fine. So I would just try to go with a backup outside linebacker for when guys come out here and inevitably with Colin Kaepernick and with Terrell Pryor, guys who can escape the pocket. So you can switch up to a 3-4 in that playbook and, have these guys blitzing off the edge to get to the quarterback to contain them. Because that's pretty much all it comes down to, quarterback contains. So that's what I would do. Just get some depth. Just get some depth because this team is perfect for this playbook. Just more depth to help you out with some more variety against that. But yeah. Good team, Carnegie, man. And thanks for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Nathaniel Soto. Appreciate you. Almost at the top. I was about to refresh it. All right, we got, let's see. All right, I gotta start this over. For you Cowboy fans out there. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's get back to this. All right. So check out Nasir Morales. All right. So I like this Mike Evans a lot. Even though he really knew much for me not last year, I was using him in. So he has Baselli, Incognito. If his set's still there, dog, do this set. Hit the identifier cam. You have the Justin Britts. You got the Evan Mathis. And so zone blocking across the line makes sense right there. Chain mover, deep threat, and then that links up with this guy. So deep threats at the tier 2. Chain mover, tier 2 as well. 1, 2, 3. Must be a coach or a uniform. I think there might be really the only thing on offense you should replace, just go get Jalston Fowler. I think Jalston Fowler has a Tennessee Kim. Just get Jalston Fowler. I think he's a gold fullback, and you get tier 1, so I think that gives you a plus boost to trucking. So now Henry has a plus 3 trucking boost. I mean, even though I don't really think it's going to be you don't notice it, you might as well go ahead and get that guy there since this guy's just here for no reason. All right, next. I'm at the DMV right now. Yeah, what's going on, Jake? What's going on, dog? All right, so let's check out my man Jake's team, who looked just like Chief Salamander's team, who looked just like the last guy with Kirk Cousins. So you got Kirk, and Kelsey, and Thomas, and Allen, and Harrison. Offensive line, we got a bunch of bums on the leg. All right, so we got bruising back Zach Martin with this guy. So bruising back's kimmed up, which means he has to have a jersey. Yep. Again, I don't think bruising back is a really good Kim to run, especially at tier 2. Maybe tier 3 might be something different. But at tier 1, bruising back, in my opinion, is kind of useless. And the reason why I say it's useless is it gives you a plus 2 run blocking. No, it gives you a plus 1 run blocking boost. But it does give your halfback a plus 2 boost. But Ahman Green is already a great trucking back. I'm not too sure the difference between a plus 92 trucking and a 94 trucking. Or 95, 97. So I played with guys that are not trucking over here in this game. And I didn't notice them on the field as much as like a Derrick Henry, just stock. So I would not really focus on getting bruising back active. I'll focus on something that increases the pass blocking up front. But he blocked his coins too, man. This dude blocked his coins. Look at it, he blocked this quest on purpose. But yeah, I don't. Cruising back's kind of weird to me. Mobile blocking. So again, my advice for linemen: 90 pass blocking across the board. You should be good to go there. Let's check out your defense. He said he pulled. Oh, you pulled LT. Nice. I would sell LT. Because it's what he does help you get the pass rush tier 2. Tackle machine, Jefferson, tackle machine, Bowman. He's going crazy with this chemistry. He got motivated Bowman out there. He has tackle machine maxed out as well, which means he has Jerome McCoy at D tackle. So first thing I see on the defensive line, go ahead and get Brandon Williams. Since you have tackle machine with McCoy, you can get line pusher activated at least tier 1 if you get Brandon Williams. All right. Tyrann Mathieu, he's locked down. His milestone version is locked down and double D, I think, which you don't need, so don't worry about that at all. Your backup linebacker has to be tackle machine as well because I'm looking at what your options are for your team. As a matter of fact, go get the Tyrann Mathieu milestone edition as well because he has double D, which helps Malcolm Butler out as well. At least get that to tier 1. So, all right, so a couple upgrades for you, my friend Nick. Milestone Tyrann Mathieu, milestone Brandon Williams, and on offense, 90 pass blocking across the offensive line board, and I would just look to find something better than bruising back based off of what I played with over here in this game. All right, that sound fair? Hey, buddy, hey. I'm gonna reply back real quick. Hey, with 2 eyes, 3 eyes, because he can get it. All right, let's check out my man Blake's team. All right, Bri. I may not get to your team, but I will try my damnedest to get through these last couple. I do this every time. I'm always running out of time doing this, man. I'm always running out of time. So we got identifier Kim right there, zone blocking and Kelsey, zone blocking with this guy across the board. Travis Kelsey, looks like cool. We got Cooper, slot expert and deep threat. Right here we got Tyreek Hill. We got AJ Green, who is okay. So a few upgrades will be in place, I would think. So Travis Kelsey can get upgraded to his new version. AJ Green can upgrade to his new version if you have the coins to. Based off that, it kind of sucks that you missed out on the conductor Derek Carr, but he's not that much more important than this one is right now. And then he upgraded into the new Jordan Howard. So if you can afford the upgrades, your team could use some upgrading. So you don't have any slot experts, I don't think. I think he's route running, right? So route running, deep threat, route running, I think. Maybe I don't think he's slot expert. I could be wrong about that. I could check, but I'm not going to. But yeah, your team, you can use a lot of upgrades based off the players or new cards in this year's game. New Tyreek Hill, new Jordan Howard, new Kelsey, new Green, and I think that might be kind of the coins you would spend there. All right, Stormy. I'm leaving in 8 minutes, dog. So if I don't get your team in 8 minutes, dog, bye. Go watch Dexter. You know what? I'm spoiling it for you. Dexter, he murders people and hides their bodies in the ocean. He's a serial killer. Spoiled. All right. I think I just got really spoiling. All right, defensively, you got Phil General, coverage linebacker. And this backup guy. So, already on defense, I didn't spoil anything. Like, if you watch the first episode of Dexter, he kills people. Like, it's not a spoiler. That's what he does. I didn't say that his sister finds out that he was a murderer. I didn't say that. That's not what I said. I didn't say that he almost goes to jail and somebody ends up dying in the back of a van that he's supposed to be waiting on when a cop knocks outside the door. I didn't say that. I didn't say his girlfriend dies. I didn't say any of that. I just said he kills people. So fall back. Spoiler alert. All right. All right. Go ahead and get I feel like an asshole now, man. I'm really sorry. If you're still in here listening to that, I'm sorry, dog. Like, I'm legitimately sorry. But don't tell me to hurry up, dog. Don't tell me to hurry up. I'm blaming you, but I'm also apologizing at the same damn time. All right. I watched Dexter. I didn't watch the last season, though, because everybody said it was terrible. But yeah, go ahead and get Jordan Hicks back here. Coverage linebacker Phil Jordan, at least get these two guys up to tier 1, tier 2 for the coverage linebackers. This is probably coverage linebacker being right here. Line pusher, line pusher, line pusher. All right, good all across the board right there. Again, this is a 3-4 front with the 4-3 linebacking core. Kind of weird to me. I feel like if you're going to use coverage linebacker, you need to have edge. You need to have edge setters up front. Like because edge setters are basically the chemistry you need to have good, fast guys on the edge. So while line pusher is pretty fun to use because a lot of guys at 95, 96 block shed, you kind of need to go edge setters on the defensive end spots or even pass rush for that matter. Either one of those two chemistries. Line pusher on the end don't make much sense based off of what I've been playing with over here in this game. Then you got lockdown, plus the uniform, double D, you're good to go. Yeah, just go edge setters on the end right here or go edge setters at this position, but just go ahead and pick up that FG coverage linebacker Jordan Hicks for this position right here. But I think I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there. Oh my God, 75 notifications. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I'm going to talk to you beautiful people later on. Hopefully you guys that didn't watch Dexter now understand the point of Dexter. The show sucked, by the way. Everybody said that show was great. Dexter's an awful show. Like, why are we out here rooting for a guy that kills people? Now I know he kills people who have done bad things, but he's still out here killing people. That's a criminal. We can't be out here worshiping criminals unless his name is Walter White. Because Walter White is the best criminal I've ever seen in my entire lifetime because he had cancer and also sold drugs. Beast right there. That's the only guy that deserves worshiping, not a guy that goes out and murders people, cuts their body parts up, and puts them in the ocean. Fuck Dexter. Fuck that show. Fuck that season finale. And I love you people, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.